Long Beach Fire Station Number 11 held a very special celebration to recognize the heroism of Kayla, a 9-year-old Long Beach resident who saved her father from a stroke.
On June 22nd, Engine 11 and Rescue 11 were dispatched to an individual experiencing stroke-like symptoms. And Kayla was just noticing that Dad wasn't acting normal. And that's when Kayla said, it's time to act.
I was just watching TV on his phone, and he just fell over, so I'm like, oh shoot, what happened? And then I turned on the light and he's on the floor like this. So first I called my grandma and then I called the fire department.
Kayla proceeded to work with our dispatcher. Caleb and Kayla had a conversation about the process and what was happening. And Caleb started guiding through the steps about recognizing some of those symptoms and was able to convey that information to the responding crews. This is why it's so important that we recognize the early symptoms of stroke.
So left side numb, droopy face, and not really balancing, really wobbly, slurred speech, stuttering, like that.
Using the tools that she learned at school, Kayla was able to call 911, all while remaining calm and collective.
I think a lot of wonderful things happened during this call and series of events that led to Jonathan's recovery. And it's an absolute team effort. It starts on the pre-hospital side. It starts with the family, from entering the emergency department to the emergency staff, and the list goes on and on. So we were a very small part in something that turned out so wonderful, and we're so grateful to Kayla for starting this all.
Working in the emergency department, a lot of times we don't get to see this. We often see them come in, we see them at their worst part with their symptoms. Being here and seeing him how he looks now is just it's a beautiful thing to see, a beautiful thing to witness.
Kayla was honored as superhero by the Long Beach Fire Department and received awards from the emergency personnel involved in saving her father, Jonathan's life.
I would have never thought that my daughter would first of all be a hero, but second of all be recognized by an entire fire department. It's a moment of just pure inspiration. She's just a really awesome kid.
I am grateful that you could save my dad. I am not the actual hero. The firefighters are and the doctors.
Thank you, Kayla.